Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. So it's been about 2 years since I've made a follow-up video on my passive income idea. If you haven't been with me for that long, it's okay. You don't have to watch that video since some of the stuff is dated. I know that most of you guys who subscribe here know me because I talk about stocks and options trading. But for those of you who don't know, I actually do more than just stock trading. I do real estate, rentals, marketing, product flips, and a bunch of other side hustles. My main problem here is that I can't focus on one thing. You'll see why if you follow me on social media. But anyway, I have this one passive income that makes me about $950 per month, and it's basically from a faceless YouTube channel. Before you click away, let me show you my screen regarding numbers because we all know we like numbers. So this is my analytics for another channel. So currently we're set for 28 days. And if I were to scrub through this entire thing, it's about like $30 or so, give or take, for this month. And it's 900 something. Usually it's 1,400 to 1,800 that I get, but now it's just down in ad revenue. So if I were to scrub this to 2022, you'll see that I made a little bit more, but I haven't been uploading quite some times on this channel, but I was still able to pull in one peak day. I was still able to pull in $108, which is good. So now I'm picking it back up and start uploading more, but it's around like $30 or so over here. So granted, give or take, if you stop producing, you're gonna stop making that much money. So right now I'm picking it back up. Hopefully in the end of this year I'll make a little bit more in this channel. So currently right now 14,000 is how much I have from the beginning of January 1st to as of now in the late September. And of course, nothing is 100% passive. You're gonna have to spend a lot of time up front making a couple of bucks to begin with, especially when you have to get 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers just to get monetized. But once you see it's possible, you're gonna want more and more, and you'll get to the point where you're gonna be working less but making more money. Think of all your videos that you create as a digital real estate. Every single video that you produce has the potential to make you more money. Sometimes if you just let it sit there, it'll make you money automatically, but not always. As you can see from my analytics, I did the exact same thing. I didn't upload in a while and still made money. It's not a lot, but it's something. To this day, I'm still collecting money. Granted, I've been uploading more. And besides just collecting a couple $100 on YouTube ads, you can actually make more by promoting other products or services and by having sponsorships. And I do this with my own channel. If you scroll down below, you'll see that I'm promoting Webull. And by the way, if you haven't signed up Webull yet, they're still giving out free stocks. And by the way, if you don't know, Webull is a stock trading platform where you could just trade your stock or paper trade, and you don't have to risk your money at all. And if you want the links are down below, and you can see that if you sign up, I do get a little commission off of that if you sign up and fund your account. But anyway, with that being said, let me show you my step-by-step process on how you can build a passive income stream on YouTube if you're starting out from scratch. It was harder for me back then, but now I think it'll be easier for you since you have shorts. And by the way, you don't have to buy a course or anything. It's basically free. So step one, sign up for a Google account so you have access to YouTube. I want to say if you're watching this on YouTube, you're most likely going to have a Google account, but if you don't, simply go to youtube.com or google.com to create one. Just by clicking create account, once you're on YouTube, you can basically start your channel by uploading a video or commenting on some videos, and voila, you just have your channel. But before you can do anything else, we need to move on to the next step. This is just to get you started, and we'll worry about the design later. Step two, find a topic that you like to talk about. And this is important because if you don't like it, you're gonna lose interest in it fast. And if you're just doing it for the money, your best bet is to aim for those high-paying topics like investing, business, crypto, and product reviews, or like even tech reviews. Those are the places where businesses have a bigger budget to spend on ads. If you were to do celebrity reviews, funny stories, or just entertainment type videos, you're not gonna get a lot of money out of that. To put it in perspective, if you were to do some comedy videos, your RPM or revenue per mil would be about like $3 for every 1,000 views. Whereas if you did something along the lines with business, that RPM could be about $20 per 1,000 view. I've seen some go about like $80 per 1,000 view, and that was when people were talking about like Amazon FBA. And of course, the dollar amount varies from video to video, and once you have the topic that you feel best suits you, it's time to move on to the next step. Step three, doing keyword research. Now, I like evergreen content because the video or content won't be outdated, and you can still make money years down the road when people are searching for the topic. You can do your keyword research with vidIQ. The free version gives you limited keyword unless you upgrade to a paid version. But if you want to bootstrap it, what I usually do is go on Uber Suggest, since it'll give me more keywords to see and give you a better idea of the SEO difficulty. And it's free, by the way. This is not sponsored or anything. So let me show you how I would do keyword research and get videos ranking on YouTube. So first things first, what you want to do is just go on Google and type in Uber Suggest and just go on this first link right over here. It says free keyword tool by Neil Patel. So click on this, you'll be taken up to this screen. So normally when you do a search here, it gives you really basic features. What you want to do, just sign up for a free account and use the free version. They're going to spam you in terms of getting their paid version, but that's okay. You just use the free version. You're not going to use a lot of searches or anything like that. Or unless you want to pay for free, you could pay for it. So this is just another pop-up. So what you want to do is just go in, log into your account. So this is my account. It's a free version. It's really basic. What I do is go on to keywords section right over here. So I'm going to click that, keyword ideas, and then just type in a general keyword idea that you want to make a video on. So in this case, I'm going to just think of a random one. I'm going to just do best food to eat. That's super general. It may be good, it may not be good. I'm not too sure, but I'll still give you a brief rundown of how I do my search. So basically, you have your keyword on your left side. So best food to eat. It's pretty general. So you get a decent amount of volume, 2,900 searches per month or so. Around over here, and then it's cost per click. You don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about the paid difficulty. We're now only focusing on the SEO difficulty. So basically, how hard is it to rank in terms of with the search engine? So right now, this is at 82. This is not a good idea to be making a topic about the best food to eat, because it's very general. That's why you have a high SEO difficulty score. So if I scroll down, so as you can tell, this is from the volume from high to low. So if I scroll down, I'll see that they're actually all pretty hard. So this is probably not the best topic that I went to, but I see one that's, not too hard. It's a 47. 47 is still high up there. I'm looking for basically stuff that are in the green, which is a 30 SEO of 30 or below, which is still in the green. But we'll do this one and see if it's actually a good searchable topic on YouTube, and I'll show you how to do that. So this volume is pretty good, 1,900. Basically, you want something that's in the thousands. So anything over 1,000 is a good amount of searches that you'll get overall in the long term, because this is best food to eat after wisdom teeth removal. So I want to say that this is the long tail keyword is good because it's pretty long for this one. So I'm gonna just copy this. Oops, what did I do? So I'm just gonna best food to eat after wisdom teeth removal. And as you could tell, you could just scroll down, scrub all the other. Oh, actually, there's better SEO. Let's see. This one SEO difficulty is a 5. Actually, I'm gonna use this. When can I eat regular food after wisdom teeth removal, or best food to eat after wisdom tooth extraction? This is actually a better, let's see. Or you could do this one. Oh, the volume is kind of low. You know what? I'm going to stick with the one that's 1,900 over here. So I'm going to just copy and paste this one. Sorry, I got off track. And then the next step is just to go on YouTube. This is how you're going to do your search to see if it's actually a good subject to talk about. So I'm going to paste this on here. I'm going to do my search, right? So you're going to have a lot of videos on this. So I'm going to scroll down just to get a bunch of videos in. All right. So after scrolling for quite some time, and you see that the scroll bar is going little by little. So what I'm going to do is hit Command F. I'm on a Mac, by the way. So Command F brings me a search. So I'm going to type in best food to eat after wisdom teeth removal, and I'm gonna hit search, and basically it only gives me one match. and it's basically the title match. So all of this doesn't have the exact keywords in it or the exact phrase, best food to eat after wisdom teeth removal. So if I'm scrubbing all this, I only see one match. Well, this program just only give me one match. So this is a pretty good topic. And the next step that I would do is actually look at the subscribers and see if they're really big subscribers or not, or if they're getting any views at all. So this one, let's see, we're gonna check out this doctor, see if he has a lot of subscriber or not. We have to check. I'm gonna check this one, and check this one, the top subscribers or the top videos, and see if they have a big subscriber, because I know that they're getting views. So these are 1 year, 2 years, 1 year, 2 years out. They're over like 50K in terms of views. So now I'm looking at them. This is 10K subscribers, but this guy has 223,000 views. So it was like, wow, this is a good topic to write about, or videos to create, because this guy only has 10,000 subscribers, but he's able to gain 200 and something thousand views. So that's a good one. So the next one, wow, even better, 4,000 subscribers, and you have 91,000 views. This is not even basically having their subscriber watching it. It's basically from the search that people are doing, or because just from YouTube recommendation. And we could do another one too. So Marilyn, this is 200 subscriber, but she has 60K views. Wow. And then how about this one, Sibs? So 300 subscribers, and this girl has 74K view. So this is a really good topic. You'll definitely get views for sure. You have a lot of people searching for this topic right here, and you could get views. Right now I just help you find a keyword that is actually pretty rankable in terms of SEO. So now that you know how to do a search on Uber Suggest and position yourself and go on YouTube and see if there's actually any views that's coming in, and actually look at the subscriber counts of the YouTubers. If they're low and they have a high view count, that's a perfect keyword to start ranking. So once you get a half of these keywords, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 4, write your script. Now, for me, it takes me about 1 hour to write 1,000 words. Some of you could write faster and some of you will write slow. But to speed up the writing process, you could definitely hire it out. Pay someone about $15 to write 1,000 to 2,000 word scripts. You can definitely do that. There are websites like Fiverr, Upwork, and People Per Hour to outsource the writing process. And by the way, a 1,000 word script will give you about like 5 minutes of voiceover. From experience, I feel like Fiverr has the cheapest rates, but the quality isn't there, and Upwork has a better quality, but you pay a little bit more for it. And of course, you'll have to screen your freelancers first to see if they work well with you. But if you don't want to pay and don't want to write a full-on script, I got another option for you, and it's basically finding a read-write or paraphrasing tool to help you construct a script that won't ding you for copyright. So basically, if you find a good blog or article online and you want to talk about it, you can simply plug that blog or article into one of these rewrite tools, and it'll spit out a new blog or article that sounds different from the original one, because it'll change up the words or sentences, but it means the same thing. Now, these rewrite tools or paraphrasing tools aren't 100% reliable, because sometimes when you're proofreading it, it sounds weird and it doesn't make sense. Then you have to manually edit it and then make sure if it makes sense. This will save you some time on writing, but not a whole lot depending on how fast you can edit something. So now you have it, you have the paid version, and then you have the lazy version of writing. Once that's done, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 5, do the voiceover for your script. So you don't need fancy equipment to start. When I started, I basically used a pair of headphones that had a mic and recorded my voiceover on the iPhone voice memo app. It was a pain in the butt to record, but I managed to do it. But you don't need to have that fancy equipment to get started. You can use any microphone that doesn't give out a crackling or static sound, and record your voiceover using Audacity. It's a free audio software that works with Macs and PC. Plus, you can easily edit your voiceover so it doesn't sound choppy. And for those who do have a Mac, which I do, I use GarageBand that comes with the Mac, so nothing too fancy. And if talking isn't your thing, or you feel like you have a crappy voice like I do, you can definitely hire it out. You could get a decent voiceover actor for like $10 on those freelancing websites that I mentioned earlier. It'll save you some time if recording isn't your forte. But I don't really recommend AI voiceover because a lot of them aren't that great, and if you're just starting out building your channel, it's not going to gain a lot of tractions because people aren't just gonna click in to view a robot talking, and it just depends on the type of niche you're in. Anyway, once you have your voiceover ready, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 6, create the video. Now, depending on how you want to do this, creating videos can take hours if you're just trying to do this on your own without any knowledge. And since this is going to be a faceless channel, two of the popular methods are animation type videos and stitching short videos together, like compilation videos, to create the entire video. Unfortunately, if you want a decent looking video and also to speed up the creation process, you might want to consider paying a subscription to access video editing softwares. For animation style videos, you can check out like VideoScribe, Doodly, or Animaker. If you want something free, you can draw it out manually, use Google Slides to present the drawings, and use the computer's built-in screen recording to capture it in a video. Like this channel, it's something really basic, but it gets viewers' attention. As for the other method, which is stitching short video clips together, you can find royalty-free video clips on pixabay.com or pexels.com and throw them into iMovie if you have a Mac, and use Canva or CapCut or other free video editing softwares, but make sure your voiceover matches the scenes that you're creating and just put them all together. And when you're creating the videos, don't just create the landscape videos that's like 5 or 10 minutes long. You'll want to create videos for shorts. Shorts is going to give you the immediate exposures right out the door since it's still considered new on YouTube. What you want to do is create more videos for shorts than the long form content, and I'll explain later why it's important in step 8. Anyway, going back, instead of stitching videos manually, I paid a web-based software called Pictory that helps me streamline the editing process. It helps me with captions, short clips, music, and syncing my voiceovers with the script. If I were to create a 5-minute video, it would take me less than 20 minutes to create a video. And if I wanted to create a video for shorts, it would take me less than 5 minutes to create one. Here, let me demonstrate for you on how fast this works. So the website that I use is pictory.ai, and this is the home screen. I'm gonna go to my accounts. So this process is pretty simple. I'm gonna just fast forward everything. I'm not gonna go into the nitty-gritty details since it's gonna take a lot of time. So basically, script to video. So if you have a script, you could just basically plot your script there. I'm gonna hit proceed. For the sake of this time, I'm gonna just copy and paste something that I found on the internet. So, oops. I don't know why I did that. So this got messed up over here. So what I'm gonna do is just delete that. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there and see. It'll pick it up eventually. And there's settings that you could do as well to create a video like this. I'm gonna hit proceed. You could have a different format, any format that you like. So in this, the sake of this, I'm gonna select a format, a template like this. And by the way, you could create vertical ones, or you know, this horizontal layout ones, the landscape ones, vertical for social media like Reels, TikTok, or Shorts. This is perfect, and this could be on Facebook or something like that if you want a square video. So for the sake of this, I'm gonna just do a landscape one. Hit continue. Now it's gonna be generating a video and putting all the script together in place. So this is pretty cool, pretty fast. Right now it's just loading. So it goes ahead and compiles whatever text that you have, and then it finds images for it. So currently it's working on it. Let's see how long it takes. And right now I have some of the screens right over here. It's kind of messy, but you could easily just, you know, delete some of the screen and some of the scenes right over here. So this first scene right over here, you'll see top ways to stay fit and healthy. You got a background that seems like a person is going to be eating vegetables and have water in the background. So this perfectly matches the scene. So the next one, you know, sometimes it's not perfect. It picks up a random number and it just creates a scene for it. So like number 1. So you could just delete that, or you could just go into the next step. So for this scene, I'm gonna just go ahead and delete this one. It says yes. And then the next scene is, or you just put number 1 right over here, getting enough sleep. So right over here, sleep it off, getting enough sleep. is one of the scenes. And the next one, this is getting enough sleep is vital to maintain a fit and healthy body. So you have someone that's look fit and healthy. So there's a video on that as well. And then for the next screen, you could obviously break it down. This is probably too big of a text, so you break it down into something that's more that's workable to the video, and if it's the scene that that viewers want to watch. And then you go ahead and just scrub it as well. Some of the scenes won't match exactly what the text is, and that's okay. And that's where the next step is where the visuals come in play. You could find someone. So right now it's like a minimum of 6 to 8 hours sleep helps the body heal, repair, and rejuvenates one's health. So obviously this one doesn't match the scene that it's given. So we're gonna find something that's for sleeping. So in this case, we could just use any of the pictures here. So we could just do this one, and voila, you have a video that matches this description or this script. So next step, once you have everything sorted out, you like this, you go to the audios and you play with it. So you can have a background music. So all these are royalty free. So they have thousands of tracks to use. And by the way, this is a paid account. So there's something you could use like this. Or I don't know if you could hear the audio for this, but I'm gonna just pause this. But you have a lot of music you could choose from, and then you could upload your voiceover right over here, or just create your own voiceover that you want. You could just have an AI do it. But like I said, don't do an AI. It's not ideal to have an AI reading out the script. It's just a little bit weird. You can upload your voiceover once you do it in GarageBand or have a video that's already, or if you already recorded a video, then that's perfect. So, and once that's all done, you could go ahead and choose your style. Again, you could choose a different style if you don't like this style. If you don't like the yellow color, just totally delete it, do something else. You could add a branding and you can add a format. If everything looks good, you could preview this entire thing. It just generates a preview for you. Like I said, when you upload a voiceover, it'll somewhat automatically match the text on the screen. But if not, you could adjust it over here with these brackets right over here. So you click a scene and you could adjust it. Right now I can't adjust it because I don't have a voiceover. Oops. So that's pretty much it. And you could just generate a video and it'll just generate within a couple minutes. So this is a short run through of it. I hope you guys get an understand of how quickly you could easily create a video on Pictory.ai. So now do you see how fast I can edit videos together without me manually stitching videos together and adding captions? Everything on there is royalty free again. You won't get copyright strike, and you have a huge selection of videos, images, and music to choose from. That's why I like them. I've been with them for a while and I've seen their price change multiple times. Currently right now they're offering a standard package at $19 per month if you pay annually, and a premium package at $39 per month if you pay annually. But prices can change in the future. You can also pay monthly, but you'll just need to pay a little bit more. But don't worry, if you're interested in signing up with them, I got a 20% off discount code that you can use for life just to help you save some money. Link and codes are going to be down in the description area if you want to check them out. And by the way, I got the premium package just because you can create more videos and have your videos to be 1080p, which helps if you're creating a lot of videos. So now once you have your videos created, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 7, design your artwork. Now, you don't have to be a level 99 designer or know how to use Photoshop, although that does help speed up the process, but you don't need to be an expert to design your own artwork. The artwork you'll need to design is basically your channel banner, your profile picture, maybe a logo if you want, and thumbnails. Remember that account that you made in the beginning? Now it's time to personalize it with your own taste and add your own flair to it. Whether you know how to Photoshop or not, this step should be easy with the help of Canva. If you go to canva.com, you don't need to pay for the pro version. Just use the free version and you'll get templates for everything. When I say everything, I mean everything, from social media posts to flyers to letters and even book covers. All you'll need to do is drag and drop and do a couple of basic edits, and within a couple of minutes, you'll have your own custom artwork. Most of the time, you'll just need to go back into Canva to do the thumbnails. And yes, they do have the templates for YouTube stuff as well. And if you want to create your own, you're definitely more than welcome. Check out what your competitors are doing and copy their layout, because if they have thousands of views on a specific video, then their thumbnails must be somewhat good to copy, right? But anyway, I'll provide a link down below if you want to check out Canva. Once you have your channel personalized to your own taste, video done, and the thumbnail done, it's time to move on to the next step. Step 8, upload the video. Now, I recommend pumping out short videos first for YouTube Shorts, because that's where you'll get better exposure than the long form video. And this is why I said to stick around for step 8. For every 5 shorts that you do, put out a long form video. This means you'll be uploading about 6 videos a week, and of course to spread them out evenly throughout the week and not just upload it all at once in one day. I know this sounds like a lot of work, but once you get a system down, it'll be easier. And if you do this consistently for about 2 to 3 months, you'll see growth, and I promise you that. Always have your call to action in your videos, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to say to get more engagement and subscribers. Most likely you'll get your subscribers from shorts, and when you do, you can let them know you've made a longer video explaining whatever you want to explain to them. This way you can build up your watch time and position your long form video to be searchable. So that's why having the long form content is helpful. And once you get the hang of it, start posting 2 long form content weekly and then increase to 3 and so forth. But don't forget about posting shorts, because you'll get the traffic from shorts. As of now in 2022, the videos from shorts doesn't count towards your 4,000 hours of watch time to be monetized, and you don't get much money from shorts anyways. But subscribers that you gain from shorts does count towards your 1,000 subscribers for monetization. But starting early 2023, YouTube noted that if you are creating shorts, you'll be able to get monetized if you do 10 million views in the last 90 days. They'll probably release more information on that in 2023, so there's still hopes for shorts creators. And by the way, make sure you add in relative hashtags for shorts and have a good detailed description for long form videos. Tagging isn't necessary, but it's still a good idea to put a couple keywords in, since it doesn't really hurt. And make sure you don't forget to upload your thumbnails that you've created in the videos. Then you just follow the guide, and at the end, hit upload or schedule a time to upload, and voila, you're done. Repeat steps 3 and 8 and let YouTube find your audience. And once you see a video taking off, meaning getting abnormally more views than the other videos, then double down your effort to create more similar content as the one that's getting more views, because that's what your audience like, and most likely they'll want to watch more of that content. That's a tip you should definitely keep in mind, because it always works for me to get more views. So altogether, I spend about 2 hours a week doing a couple of videos. So in a month, that's about 8 to 10 hours of work to make about $950 per month. Some people think it might not be worth it, because you're going to need to spend a lot of time building that channel. But honestly, once you get that system down and know your analytics, you'll have the potential to make way more from sponsorships, affiliate marketing. The ad revenue is just the cherry on top. If I were to break this down, it's about $90 per hour of work just based off the ad revenue itself. And there's some months I've made more than that, as you can see from my analytics. So I would say this is just a low month for me. So anyway, that's how I made about $950 per month, and you can do it too with this step-by-step process. And I know everyone wants that easy money, but money doesn't just come easily without the initial hard work. Hope you guys found this video to be somewhat intuitive, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know and I'll do my best to respond back to you. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads like these, and I'll catch you all later.